What's up, Snorty the Crew? It's yours truly, Snorty. Right now, but get into that. Lyrics, rap lyrics that really happened. Louisiana. We do a few of these, did a few of these on Chicago. Let's get into it. 10,000 likes.
These are the most disrespectful Louisiana rap lyrics that really happened. And let's start things off with NBA YoungBoy, because in Dead Trolls, he said, got him trying to troll. Drove that he can't get no feature. YoungBoy was referring to JayDaYoungan with this bar, because before Jay was tragically shot and killed in July, he was in a wild beef with YoungBoy. And their beef was random, because back in 2018, Jay told DJ Vlad,
I'm a fan of YoungBoy music.
He's dope.
Yeah,
you know, No Smoke, that rotation forever.
Yeah, we gonna collaborate pretty soon and put on for our state.
And they eventually dropped a song together named Up With Me. That's pretty underground. But things eventually went left.
Yeah, I didn't even know that song existed. For sure.
After JayDaYoungan posted a snippet of a song he had featuring YoungBoy on Instagram. Because YoungBoy wasn't rocking with it when he saw the post and commented, delete this, since he said he doesn't rock with Jay like that. So Jay deleted the post. And a couple of weeks later, he went live saying he doesn't care about that song. And no one isn't going to disrespect him.
I'm a real I stand on everything, you hear me? Ain't no gonna play with me, ain't no disrespect me, and it just feel like they slide. No, I don't really like that.
Then, not long after this, Jay...
And that's crazy, because I listened to the Dead Troll songs way too many times, man, I had. Talking when the top come. Bitch. Anyway. But I never connected the dot. Oh, he was talking about him? Y'all even go look back at my video. I was just vibing. That was before I got before these even started popping off about certain niggas and shit. But I was clueless to a lot of shit. You had to go search for that shit back in the day. For sure. You had to go look for that shit.
He dropped a song named 38K and aired out the situation. Because on the song, he said, you put that comment on my post, they laughed about that. But I was laughing when your baby mama gagged all on my... And according to him, he was hooking up with one of NBA YoungBoy's baby mamas. So that's what caused static between them. It's also rumored that YoungBoy tried to spin on Jay after he dropped this song, because YoungBoy even dropped a video explaining how JayDaYoungan was running and hiding when he saw them.
You be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Open their mouth, came to what they was, man. And you caught the kid and left another fat man in the blind. Oh, we cloud the whole scene.
And his affiliate, Quando Rondo, even hopped in the situation, saying people keep taking Jay's stuff.
Man, listen, cuz you got your took 2 times. You down there go to prison and get your took. You get some money took from me.
And not long after the...
We need that nigga to fucking relax. Let me bring my shit closer. We need that nigga to relax. The correlation between getting your items took versus getting your, because if you take this, I'm gonna let you slide, cause alright, I'm just gonna never be around your ass again. But if I get 2 of these took, that means alright, ain't going.
Those videos surfaced on the internet, Jay responded by saying how both what Quando and YoungBoy were talking about wasn't true.
Hey, somebody need to come take both of you the phone. One of you screaming on the phone like mad, like mad at the phone. Other tweeting about it.
But this is nothing compared to what's coming up in a minute. But first, let's talk about a lyric from Lit Yoshi. Because in his song Blastin', he describes how he caught his op lacking. Left him slumped under the car, he had his pistol. Lit Yoshi is a Baton Rouge rapper who has released many singles and albums, such as Runts, Straight Facts, and many more. He's also very close to Fredo Bang and a member of TBG. So YoungBoy, along with anyone affiliated with...
Is it me or that nigga I'm gonna leave that alone.
them are automatically his enemies. And after G Money passed, Lil Yoshi kept the beef alive. Because with this line, he was referencing to NBA Dump, YoungBoy's manager, that was killed in a shooting back in May 2018. Because Dump was outside his house chilling with his people until a vehicle drove by and let off some shots. He, along with his girlfriend, were both hit, and unfortunately, he didn't survive. And according to Yoshi, Dump had a weapon on him. But since the shooting was so unexpected, no one could have even prepared for it. But it doesn't stop there, because on a song named Runts, Lit Yoshi Drop was dedicated to disrespecting Dump. Because at the beginning of the video, there's a clip of a toy dump truck rolling by that references Dump. And the disses in this song were so bad that he had to delete the original version and release a censored version to avoid legal problems. Because in the uncut version, he said things like, "That boy, yeah, I hit his partner up, and chest shot, arm shot, neck shot, don't give a." And that's extremely disrespectful. But this wasn't Yoshi's only time rapping about some real life situations. Because this song...
Wait. And we on the stop the violence shit. This shit's already on the internet, bro. So like, come on. Anyway, cool. So a nigga made a song, said, I contacted the nigga, pick up what the fuck I'm putting down. If you lost, it's like one of them, if you know situations. I didn't talk about that shit in that video though. In the comment, I was supposed to say I didn't connect the dots, but it's like I already left it and it's already up there, so you know, a whole bunch of times. But what I said about niggas growing still fucking stands in a sense. I don't know what else y'all additionally want me to put towards that situation, because we know it's a lot of shit going on when it comes to that. And what we do know is for motherfuckers to even talk to each other is a big deal. For motherfuckers to make amends and do a event together, big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke on that in the video. I guess motherfuckers missed it and want me to talk about a particular part, but what I said could have went with that too. And on top of that, bro, I feel like niggas gonna be able to eat so much in their city. The TBG NBA concert, or a concert with all the Baton Rouge niggas on there, that motherfucker probably fill up LSU Stadium, bro. For real. At LSU basketball arena or something. Anyway, let's keep it going. Excuse me.
Song is probably one of the reasons he's locked up now. Cause in straight facts, he says, same day he dropped that video, I pulled up where he at in Miami. And Yoshi is dissing YoungBoy with this line, because in May 2019, YoungBoy was in Miami for the Rolling Loud Festival. And when him and his girlfriend were leaving the resort, a black truck pulled up on the side of them and let off shots. And YoungBoy wasn't hit, but his girlfriend was grazed by the bullet. And one innocent bystander was unfortunately killed. And Yoshi, along with Fredo Bang, got arrested in Miami back in 2021 on outstanding warrants they had in Louisiana. And Fredo didn't have to sit down too long, but Yoshi, on the other hand, remains locked up for 7 counts of attempted murder, including the YoungBoy Miami situation. And after being held for a year, he pled guilty to the charges and was sentenced to 15 years in prison and hard labor. But those aren't even the wildest Louisiana lyrics we have, because on YoungBoy's song named Poor One, he lets his feelings out, explaining how his close friend had an affair with his sister. I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul and had with my sister. With these lyrics, he was letting everyone know how he felt about G Money. Because before YoungBoy blew up, he and G Money were very cool with each other. And YoungBoy even looked up to him as a big brother. But eventually, YoungBoy strayed away from G Money and TBG to start his own label, since the guys in TBG weren't really helping him or showing him much support. And at first, there weren't any issues. Until YoungBoy linked up with his cousin, Boozilla, who repped BBG and was some of TBG's ops. So YoungBoy and G Money started dissing each other.
Don't impress me, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Copycat. You the next you see me do, you wanna do, but you supposed to be up though.
What you don't like me or something like that rap? What you I'm saying, like, what you got something against me?
Oh, talking about you don't like this and that. You ain't no for you to like, you hear me?
And things even got so bad that G Money started bragging about how he slept with YoungBoy's sister. And the beef eventually got so serious that it led to gun violence. Because on September 10th, 2017, the police investigated the NBA crew immediately after this happened. But it took several years before they finally made an arrest. Because last year, NBA Pap was arrested for G Money's murder. And he told the police he was out of town the day the shooting happened. But his cell phone records showed that he was lying and wasn't out of town. But in these next lines, this rapper explains how his op was broke and kept begging him for a feature. Because in the song NBA Smoke, Scotty Cain said, cause you had a round just for protection, and continued by saying, you came riding every just for the feature. Scotty Cain was talking about NBA YoungBoy with these bars, because after YoungBoy had his problems with TBG, he started working with Scotty Cain, dropping a song named Homicide, and both of these artists were blowing up. But after a while, Scotty made a video explaining how he was getting tired of YoungBoy begging him to do songs and go half on music videos and shoes.
Rolled my cousin. Y'all came to the studio. He begged me to do the first verse. I did not want to do it. I thought about it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this little chance. I did the verse. Your asked me to put some on your shoes. You not with my label, so you.
And this led them to start going back and forth with each other.
Cause why you ain't want to do the feature? I mean, if it was a money issue, you could have told him, hey, woo woo, I want to get paid for my verse. So if it was a money issue.
And things eventually got so bad to the point that Scotty...
And that's crazy. That's probably his biggest song that he got with, I don't know. Somebody fact check that for me. But Fuck Around might be his biggest song. I could go do research, but...
Cain pulled a gun out on YoungBoy one night in the studio, and YoungBoy started crying since he trusted Scotty. So after this, YoungBoy responded with a diss of his own named Who You Supposed to Be. And on the song, he said, drew down with that burner and ain't use it. What's that supposed to be? Tears falling down my face, still letting them know it ain't no in me. With these bars, YoungBoy was explaining how the situation between him and Scotty went down. And after this, Scotty started doing interviews saying how he wasn't trying to beef or kill anybody since he was focusing on getting his kids and family out of the hood. And in another interview, he said he regrets doing that song since his goal wasn't to beef.
Like, I regret, I ain't gonna lie, even though NBA Smoke did so many views, I regret it. You feel me? Like, I'ma honestly say that. Like, I didn't want to do that.
But YoungBoy wasn't letting it slide. Since one night back in 2020, Scotty Cain was in the studio recording until a group of members affiliated with NBA ambushed him and reportedly attacked Scotty so bad that he lost some of his teeth. And before we move on, subscribe really quick. But now, let's talk about...
Hey.
A song named Lately by Fredo.
Could have been worse, in my opinion. So he just missing a few years.
Bang, because in this song he said Lil One went to jail, he was hiding like some turtles, and the Lil One Fredo is referring to is NBA YoungBoy. These two rappers have been bumping heads for years due to the G Money and TBG situation, and he's been trying to get at YoungBoy since then. And a month before Fredo dropped this song, YoungBoy had got locked up in Louisiana for drug and gun charges, but was eventually released on house arrest. But the thing is, he has to serve his time on probation at his house in Utah, far away from Baton Rouge, so he doesn't get in any more trouble. So Fredo was looking at this situation like YoungBoy was dodging the smoke. But that isn't the only lyric that really happened from the song, because Fredo Bang also said, put him in a wheelchair, you would think he banged Crip. And right here, he is talking about NBA KD, because back in April 20...
I did a video to that Double Dutch song. It got age restricted, so I was like, fuck it, I can't. It ain't gonna do well. Age restricted videos never do well. Anyway, that nigga a disrespectful son of a. Like for real.
2019,
He
KD
be-
was involved in a shooting that left his body paralyzed from the waist down. And let Yoshi even explain how the shooting went down in his song Toe Tag, since he says, fell down face first, then his back got to jumping. And YoungBoy recently spoke on how he found out about KD getting shot in his song I Don't Talk. He said, pick up my phone, KD just got gunned down. But Fredo Bang doesn't stop there because he also raps about how one of his ops got hit in the face. Since his song named Barefoot, he says, he was talking, they hit his face. Now he can barely grin. He's referring to BBGD with this line, another NBA associate, because on November 16th, 2020, D was hit in the face and rushed to the hospital and eventually recovered. But his smile would never be the same. He even made an Instagram video of him trolling Fredo Bang by playing a diss that was directed toward him and zooming in on his lip.
Outside they better take it in. He was talking in his face, now he can barely grin. If he ain't
And NBA YoungBoy isn't the only rapper who dissed TBG members, because NBA Big B took shots at Boulevard Quick in his song named Demon Baby, saying that had tried to run, all I seen was his back pockets. And YoungBoy also made fun of Boulevard Quick in his song The Last Backyard, because he said he ran his mouth about topping them, got the drop, and then we popped them. And they're so heavy on dissing Boulevard Quick since he's also rumored to be one of the
And I love that song too. The backyarding song. Well, they don't know. I ain't heard it in a minute though. Matter of fact, I gotta go somewhere here in a minute. I'm blasting it on the way, all the way there.
shooters for NBA Dump's murder, because after Boulevard Quick got released from jail, he was on a mission to get revenge for the death of G Money. So after NBA Dump was murdered, TBG started dissing him every chance they could. And things between TBG and NBA got so heated that YoungBoy's mom jumped in and told YoungBoy's ops to leave him alone. But Boulevard Quick wasn't hearing that and responded telling her to mind her business, which really pissed YoungBoy off. So just a few weeks later, Boulevard Quick was murdered right outside of the apartments where he lived. So in this bar, YoungBoy is describing exactly what happened to Boulevard Quick, since Quick started dissing too much without knowing the consequences. And recently, YoungBoy has slowed down on dissing since he's pushing the Stop the Violence campaign, but Lil Durk hasn't. So click this video right here to see times Lil Durk humiliated rappers.
Okay,
Trust me, you'll enjoy it.
Okay, buddy. Man, 2023 is like 2 days away. I feel like these past 2 years, really 3, we have got the most dissing out of all these years of rap. Mind you, I've been doing this since 2016. It was a diss song here and there, MGK, Eminem. The different side of the spectrum want to see that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to get to is these last 3 years, especially once King Von got out of jail, RIP to King Von. But once King Von got out of jail, I feel like that shit reached its peak. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Von got out 2014. I mean, not 2018. But anyway, 2019 and now, I feel like that shit reached its peak. 2020, we all remember 2020 were fully nailed down. Earlier this year, we got Durk and them. And just more shit throughout the year, of both years, honestly. But what I'm trying to get to is 2023, I hope it's just niggas want to make fire songs. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back to that, bro. I want to get back to the time where we first heard a song like Suge, you know, where you just fuck with it. Or remember the time we first heard The Box? Niggas wasn't this, it was just a good ass song. I want to get back to that, you know? I want to get back to that. I just love that shit. The video I did to The Box is probably one of my favorite videos I ever recorded. The video to Bop, one of my favorite videos recorded. You know what I'm saying? And I know I ain't supposed to be on some preacher shit. It's just how I'm feeling about shit. So if these niggas really on that Stop the Violence shit, I'm here for that shit. I just, you know, motherfucker don't sit in front of the camera and listen to music and not like the music. And not like music, period. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm really asking for that fire shit, cause like Virgil, that's probably the only song, well not the only, but one of the songs I fuck with throughout the year, ain't got none of that dissing shit in it. And I know it's more fire songs that dropped this year and last year and all that ain't really doing all that. But it's like, when a nigga drops some shit talking about a nigga, my DMs get flooded. My comment section get flooded. I pull up, I see what's going on. But I've been having the same gripes with the New York shit, you know? Having the same gripes about it. And, it may seem like I'm on camera complaining, but no, these is real opinions and, I guess, feelings in a sense. So, yeah, I don't even know if y'all made it to the end. Go ahead and put Hennessy in the goddamn comment section. Let me know you made it to the end. But other than that, though, it's your boy Snore. I'm gone, man.